Many of us move to Los Angeles to pursue a dream of breaking into the film industry. We get to know our beloved characters on screen, but who is the person behind the camera? I'm your show host, Olivia Lyle, and welcome to Coffee and Conversations.
Hi, how are you?
Amazing. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for being here today and doing this virtually.
Of course. I'm super excited to be here.
Me too, me too. Okay, so first thing we always like to ask at Coffee and Conversations is, what is your favorite coffee?
Ooh, have so many favorite. My chai latte. We're gonna go with the chai latte. A good iced or hot chai latte speaks to my soul. Like, I can have it at any time of the day, any season.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes.
Such a good flavor. I traveled to India for a while and they just drink chai like every day, all day. So I just had so much chai there. It was delicious.
Oh, wow. And I'm sure it was like super, super, super authentic because of their herbs and like their spices. So you got it, like you got the real deal.
The real deal, the real deal.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so can you just give us a quick backstory on who you are, where you're from, and what you do?
Okay, awesome. Well, my name is Shanavia Evans. I am originally from Newton, Mississippi. It's a really small town. I graduated high school with like 63 people. And then I eventually moved to St. Louis, Missouri by myself, and I was there for 2 years. In between that time of me moving, I got my master's degree in integrated marketing communications. Also, I produced 2 fashion shows, and then I walked in a couple of fashion shows as well. And I probably did over 40 or 50 photo shoots just in my like entirety of modeling. I've also been published in about 7 magazines worldwide. My favorite is Swing Magazine, which I believe is a European fashion magazine. So just throughout of my career, I did a lot, and it's super exciting because I just feel like I've changed the world in so many different ways, and I'm super excited to continue to do that. So I describe myself as a multi-interdisciplinary artist. Basically, I channel all of my artistic abilities and put them all in one entity instead of trying to do so many things at one time. I really like to hone down and like put my skills into like one circle, I guess. So,
amazing. And I know you're fairly new to Los Angeles. So how long have you been here and why did you decide to make that move?
So I've been here for about a month. My first day here was September the 16th. Like, I know the day. I know the day.
And you will forever.
Forever,
Yeah.
yes. I was inspired to move here because I grew up literally telling my mom that I wanted to be America's Next Top Model. I grew up watching Tyra Banks like crazy.
So good.
I watched all of the seasons of America's Next Top Model.
So much fun.
Yes, this was a dream for me to be able to come here and not only just model, not only just be in the entertainment industry, but become a part of it to where it grows and elevates and changes and makes the world a better place, a better entertainment industry. So I'm here because I really want to find out, like, what's really going on in the industry. How could I make a difference in the industry, and how can we come together as individuals to make a difference?
Amazing. Amazing. Okay, before we dive in deeper to the work that you do, I just want to do a couple of fun, quick questions, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your favorite movie?
Avatar with the blue people.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's my favorite one. I love that movie so much. I've watched it so many times.
So
and they have Avatar 2. Yeah, I watched that one too. Yeah, I cried in the beginning. Literally, I'm bawling before it even starts.
I love it. Okay, what's your spirit animal?
Oh, butterfly. 100%. Definitely butterfly.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
If I could have a superpower, it would be to be invisible, but also be able to I don't know how to explain it, but you know how some people like they could like become invisible, but they're on the other side. So they also have like a speed kind of like thing going on. So I wish I could just be like invisible, but I'm on the other side of the room or the other side of the world, and then I just pop up somewhere else.
Yes, like teleportation as well.
Yeah,
like
yeah. I'm like, I don't know if that's like a one type thing.
I'll give you two. Okay. So far, I know you're very new here, but where is your favorite place to eat in LA?
Oh my God. So it's this place called NoHo Ramen, and they have the best sushi. I've never eaten eel before. Didn't even know that eel was on top of the sushi. Like they had like baked eel or something. And I'm literally just chowing down. It's like so good. And then I realized it's eel, and I'm like, it's okay. I'm still gonna eat it. But
It's delicious.
yes, they have some really great sushi. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Noted. I will try it out. Okay, last question.
Yes.
What is your favorite Sunday activity?
My favorite Sunday activity, hiking probably.
Well, you're in a good place for it.
Yes, absolutely. I love doing like a really great devotional in the morning, like giving my time to God, but then like being able to just like regroup in nature and be able to connect spiritually in nature, I feel like is different. So to do that like on Sunday, for me, knowing that's God day, like that I give 100% my full attention and my time to God, just makes me feel like rejuvenated and ready for the next week. So
that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so let's dive in more to the work that you do. Tell me more about the creative and professional services that you offer.
Okay, awesome. Well, I am a model coach, but I'm also a producer as well. So I produce fashion shows, but I can produce like any types of shows. I can also now say I'm an actress. I will be in a movie called The Arena at the end of December.
Congrats!
Thanks. So I dibble and dab in like all types of artistic entities. I feel like my biggest one has been producing fashion shows, because both of my shows that I produce have sold out completely. And I've been able to just experience so many different like walks of life, like people from different walks of life. So I've just been able to expand, I guess, and be able to learn so many different things outside of just modeling or just acting, or just doing graphic design. So I've been able to, with my shows that I produce, I've been able to bring in financial advisors, people to also do model classes for the girls. I eventually want to get to where I provide counseling services throughout my agency, and be able to like give the girls a spa day, take them out to dinner, or like we actually go to like different classes outside of LA, like maybe in New York or different places in California. So my job, honestly, here, I feel like, or my purpose here on earth, is to be able to expand communities. And bring different communities together. Like the people that I met in St. Louis, all of my friends and my family, like I eventually want to bring them to LA and do a show in LA to where they get to experience like a different lifestyle or a different setting of doing fashion shows. So my biggest goal is to just continue to bring people together and communities together.
Amazing. I love that. Okay, because you've worked with people on such an intimate level, being a model coach and being a producer, you're always interacting with people, of different paths. What is one thing that you've learned about people?
That you can never judge a book by its cover. You can like meet somebody and, if you don't see that they have effort or see that they have passion, they could be potentially overlooked. But if you really dive deep into a person, get to know who they are, what they thrive to do, or their drives or their goals, you can really understand, why a person decides to show up to a casting, or why they decided to do something completely different than their 9 to 5. But I mean, if you're just looking at a person from the outside, you can make your own prejudgments based off what you think you see. And I've really learned to just walk in faith when I meet people. Walk in faith and allow God to guide the conversation, so I can learn what I need to learn and be able for them to help me learn about them, me learn about them as well, or them learn about me. Anyway, me learn about them.
That's right. It's a two-way street.
Yeah, but it's like it's always like a teaching thing, like, or a lesson thing, because I feel like the more I'm around people, the more that I learn more about myself, and the more that I can also inspire other people to just be themselves. So that's the biggest lesson. Don't judge a book by its
Wonderful answer. We should all follow you on that piece of advice. No, that's really good. I literally have a piece of paper that I keep here on my table that says,
Nice.
don't judge. I don't have enough information to judge, because we
Absolutely.
never know all the intricacies that someone is going through.
Absolutely. And it's crazy because, like, you know, you could really miss out on a blessing just simply because, like, you see a person, you're like, oh, yeah, that person, you know, maybe don't have money or don't have their life together, but you could be that missing piece to their puzzle. You could possibly be that person to say, hey, let's get your life together. I used to be in the same position that you were in, and it's going to be all right. So let's try to figure it out together. I feel like sometimes as people, we can miss those opportunities because we're so focused on ourselves or what we feel like we need and what we desire and what we want, but not what we can do for each other as a collective.
You're gorgeous. So open-hearted. So open-hearted.
Thank you.
Okay. Since working with people, let's say as a model coach, as you have, if you could get all your clients to master one thing with their mind, what would that be?
To keep going, to keep motivating themselves. Being in the entertainment industry, guys, is hard. It's not easy, because I feel like there are two sides to it. You have a side of people that are willing to work together, that are willing to build, that are willing to not gatekeep and give you all the information that you need to grow. And then there's the other side where it's people that gatekeep, people only want to tell you certain information. You know, some people are unprofessional. So it's just like, you know, you really have to find like that sweet spot for yourself. And I feel like sometimes people in the entertainment industry, especially models and actors, can get so discouraged with like how they look or how they feel or how they should be, when in reality, like, guys, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Opportunities that are for you are going to come for you. You don't always have to like continuously feel like you have to work so hard and so tirelessly for opportunities to come to you, because regardless if you missed the casting call or not, you have next year.
Yeah.
If you don't have next year, you have the year after that, but that still gives you the opportunity to present yourself better and better and better, because, you know, the goal is to continue to practice to make progression. So
Amazing. Okay, so when you aren't being the most optimistic girl in the room, I don't know if that's possible, but when you have those moments of uncertainty or those, rock bottom moments, what do you do to get back to this mental state of optimism and open-heartedness?
that's a really great question. I'm gonna start with this. I know that seasonal depression is real. We are coming to November and December, and there are different seasons. Winter is just a season of death, I would say that. So I will be honest, in those seasons, I get really down. I get really depressed because, like, I feel like nothing is moving. Or if it is moving, it's moving at a very slow pace. And I'm a very like on top of it, fast-paced person. And I love the sun. So when the sun is not out, I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? So to be completely honest with you, in moments like that, I pray. I pray for the sun to come out because I know that's how I thrive. And I just pray and ask for like a lot of guidance. And then I have a wonderful girlfriend that literally anytime I'm down or I'm losing my faith or I don't know where I'm going, she always steps in, and she's just amazing. She literally picks me up. If I'm on the floor, she's picking me up off the floor and like, hey, Shanavia, no, let's get up. Let's go. I understand that you're in this moment. Go ahead, cry it out. Cry it out. It's okay, but you still got to get up and go. We're still going. So, I always need I need people like that in my life, and I'm grateful that I have family and friends that I could lean on and reach out to when I'm having those down moments to pray with me and just lift me up in those dark times.
Absolutely. Thank you for being so honest. And it's good you came to Los Angeles, where the sun usually shines most days
Absolutely.
throughout the winter, even.
I seen it be gloomy like twice. I was like, no, God, please, please bring the sun out. And I kid you not, the sun has been out ever since then, and I've been extremely grateful. So, yes, sun is me.
How's the whole transition been from just moving here recently and integrating into this massive wild city?
It's been a challenge, I will say. I was on a 2 hour difference, so I was 2 hours ahead, and now I'm 2 hours like behind where I used to be. So sleep wise, it's been kind of crazy. Still trying to get on schedule with sleep. As far as opportunities, oh my God, this is the city of opportunities, the city to become and do anything and everything that you want. So that has been absolutely phenomenal. Um, as far as like moving wise, it's been great. I feel like I have taught myself, and I'm very proud of myself for just being able to transition, because I felt like when I was in St. Louis, my apartment and all the things that I was doing, I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't not necessarily enough, but like I could do better.
Yeah.
You know
Something
when
more out there.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's something more. I'm like, this is not necessarily not enough, but I know that there's more for me. So once I completed my second fashion show, I was like, there's another community out there for me to be a part of. So I'm excited about that opportunity. I feel like that's the thing that's been driving me the most and not causing me to have like a lot of anxiety from the transition, because I feel like transitioning, you could be overwhelmed because there's so many changes going on at one time. So the fact that like in the back of my mind, I'm like, Shanavia, you're doing this because I have to consistently keep telling myself that, because if I don't, I'll probably have a panic attack or anxiety. Because there's so many people here.
Absolutely. It's so overwhelming.
Oh my God. Like, I literally was like, it's a lot of people. I wasn't like coming from a small town. I mean, everybody knows everybody. Like I said, I graduated high school with 63 people. In my
That's
high
crazy. I thought I was from a small town. My high
Yes.
school was like 1,200 people.
Wow.
But
What?
yeah, I mean, the population was like 17,000. So that's like a decent small town, but yours sounds like small, small.
Yeah, small. Like, next door neighbor is probably your family member, like your cousin or your aunt or something like that. So, and then it's like a country town. So it's like, you could drive and you're driving past horses and cows and chickens and sheep. So, it's a little small town. So coming to California, LA, especially where it is a land of opportunity, you're just like, okay, it could be too much opportunity sometimes, because
one step at a time, just
absolutely
day by day.
absolutely. So it's been, like I said, it's been a great transition, but a lot I feel like I still have to learn about LA.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, if you were to go back 10 years, what would you tell your younger self for encouragement?
What would I tell my younger self? I would probably tell her to just be herself. I feel like when I was growing up, I tried to mask a lot of who I was because I was scared that like I wasn't going to 100% get accepted for that person. Because I'm the type of person, I have a lot of energy. Like
Yes.
I'm like an energizer bunny. Like I'm just going all the time. Sometimes it could be like too overwhelming for people that like are a little bit more lower energy, or a little bit more subtle and chill and calmer. So I felt like I met a lot of those people that were more calm, and I'm just like the freaking person that just seems like she ate a lot of chocolate and just running around like yes. So I would just tell myself to just, no matter how people see me, or no matter what crazy looks I get, just to continue to be myself, because at the end of the day, that's the only person I could be. I can't be anybody else. Even if I strive to, it would still be really hard. So, yeah.
Amazing. I love that. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today. I've loved getting to know you. You're a beautiful, beautiful soul. Where can our audiences find you?
Oh my God, awesome. So Instagram is going to be She Is Golden with 5 underscores. My website, if you want to see like my portfolio for modeling, all the things that I've done, it's going to be shanaviaevans.info. Then my Facebook is just my full name, Shanavia Evans. And then my TikTok is She Is Golden as well with 5 underscores.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We should definitely have coffee in person one time and get to know each other more.
You gotta tell me all of the amazing like coffee places here in LA. I feel like you know.
Totally. I hunt around for sure. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and I'll see you sometime soon.
Thank you, Olivia. It was so nice meeting you. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are awesome. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us for Coffee and Conversations. If you're new here, you can watch our previous episodes above. You can also follow us on social media in the links below. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you'd like to be a featured guest on Coffee and Conversations, send us an email and let us know you're interested. I'll see you next time.